Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with the reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, to the journey of Superman Lois, the final season, aka season 4. This is season 4, episode 3, and honestly, I don't want the show to end. I really don't, because last week we had those 2 episodes, the 2-hour premiere, and they were fantastic episodes. Now, I love that we got 2 episodes, and it made a lot of sense why we had those 2 episodes airing together, but at the same time it sucked in terms of recording and editing and all that kind of stuff. It took a long time, but it was like I still loved it, right? And it reminded me again that this show doesn't need to end. Now, I know it is. It's done. I hate the fact that it is, right? I hate the fact the show is ending. And people have been saying, because screeners went out for the first 3 episodes, including this one, of course, episode 3, saying that they were all phenomenal, and I cannot wait to dive into this episode. I hate the fact that I'm not watching the show live anymore, but I made that decision because paying for cable just to watch this show for a number of weeks is just kind of ridiculous, so I'm fine with a little bit of a delay. It really is. I mean, yeah, I hate it because I have to wait longer, but at the same time, like, I'm saving money, right? I have to save money because I'm not paying this amount of money to watch, to get cable to watch just one show. Live, it's just not worth it in my opinion. But anyways, let's jump into it now. Let's check it out. I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes, and I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but let's dive into it. Let's see what happens, guys. Episode 3 of the final season of Superman and Lois. Let's go.
All the love that you felt.
Oh, they're preparing for the funeral. Oh, their own private one, okay. She would call this Lois now. Kidding.
Monster's still out there, and Luthor pulling his strings. We don't have much time. The serum Bruno Mannheim made to save his wife, it brought the other Superman back to life.
You know, there was a time when you trusted the DOD more than Superman.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, to discuss Superman.
Thought you were here on boyfriend duty.
Something Clark and I want to tell you.
Oh, they're here to tell him. Oh.
Feel obligated to share.
Did you know him?
You could say that.
You could say he knew Superman. He knows him. Yeah.
Something I'm not getting here.
I'm him.
I'm Superman.
Superman.
Hi.
I'm me.
Let me guess. He's gonna go. And? Like, oh, let's see. Really?
You gotta stop watching that.
We should have helped Clark.
I'm glad they're back, by the way. But I want to pause real fast. Hold on. I'm only pausing because the trope of like, oh my God, Superman. Hey, where'd Superman go? Oh my God! Like the fact that they actually played into that for that reveal is perfect.
This is the new reality we're facing.
Well, until he comes back.
Let us protect that.
You published the article about Dad dying?
About Superman dying. The world needs to know.
Oh shit.
Dude, I was just trying to save him. I'm so sorry.
I know. All right. Please, will you just shut up for once in your stupid life? You weren't trying to save Dad. You were trying to be a hero, and now Dad's dead.
Ha. What? No. Are they doing it? Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. No fucking way, they're doing it. Oh my God, they're doing it. Oh my God, they're actually doing it. Holy shit.
I got powers.
Oh my God, he's going crazy right now. Holy shit.
I mean, pretty much everything Dad could.
That's not possible.
Well, I've done heat vision and ice breath, plus I'm like 1,000 times stronger. We can all rest easy now.
Jordan,
What's your problem?
Oh shit, oh
Just
shit.
saying what everyone's thinking. I'm sorry.
I'm glad he got powers though. It's finally after all this time.
I need to talk to your grandfather.
Really wasn't expecting all this.
There's someone else.
Oh, there are other people. Jonathan Jordan's now.
But then kill Superman. Might kill us too.
It's possible.
You anywhere near okay?
No, not even close.
I'm trying to keep it together for the boys. He got powers.
I'll be damned. All of them?
All the powers.
If this doesn't feel like destiny wrapping its hairy knuckles on the front door, we can get him geared up, train him, build a team for him. In my personal opinion, it's the best course of action. You finally ready to talk about working for the DOD?
Actually,
No.
I'm still thinking that over.
And why are you here?
I'd like to formally ask you for Lois's hand.
Yeah, I figured this was gonna be it. Yes.
It's a terrible idea. Because married life isn't in the cards for you.
General.
How do you know that?
This world's last line of defense. We don't get to sign up for the Friends and Family program. And I would do anything to protect Lois.
As would I.
If that were true, you'd walk away.
I will never leave her.
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally.
But you don't know what's out there. The evil that's coming for you.
Oh, okay.
I like him.
What are you doing?
This is insane. What did Grandpa say?
Well, he wants to build a team.
There's never any doubt.
The Avengers.
There's so many things I would have done differently.
Doesn't every parent say that at some point?
Yeah, but this is very
Probably,
different.
But it doesn't make me worry any less.
If I can save one family from losing someone they love, like we lost Dad,
That's the
I
right
have
approach.
to.
It's the right approach, man.
You sure you don't want to come? Nah, man.
Come on.
Good luck.
Come on.
We're in.
100%. No having to do the PowerPoint
I
there.
just want to make sure we're clear. Steel and Starlight, I'd like you to meet General Hardcastle.
Starlight. Oh.
Okay, this is your new team.
This is Jonelle Jones.
Jonelle Jones.
I'll
Oh.
check back in.
Well, these were playing that night all those years ago. What the fuck are you doing here?
Afternoon, Superboy. Surprised this place didn't burn down.
He's just walking in. Oh.
You sure you want to try that again? I think she has a favorite.
Oh.
What?
My guess is she likes to say she loves you both the same.
She picked Jonathan on that phone call.
I told you, your mother's a liar.
If you want Jordan to live, press 1.
She picked Jonathan.
If you want Jonathan to live, press 2. You have 10 seconds to choose. 1. You have chosen Jonathan. He's a good boy and your favorite son.
That isn't real.
I meant to
Ask
say,
yourself.
maybe if it isn't.
You'll know if she's telling the truth.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
He's trying to turn him. Lex is very manipulative. I mean, if that's real, interesting. But also, there's been a lot of discussion about the whole choosing anyways.
He wants to make his own monster to fight Luthor's.
I worry. If
Oh,
someone doesn't
shit,
stop
what?
running now,
Doesn't feel fair to
Aww.
do you love Lois?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start a family with her?
Get out there and marry that wonderful woman.
I love seeing that they brought her back. That's so nice.
Did you really choose John?
Be honest.
You sent me a tape. You chose him. I heard you. Mom, what's he talking about?
Honey, there was no time.
He wasn't even in trouble. I was the one being attacked.
Sweetie, I didn't know that.
Would it have even mattered?
Of course it would have. Lex Luthor is a liar.
And you're not.
Shit.
Sent to prison for a crime he didn't even commit.
Don't you ever say that to me again. Not ever.
Lois, is that you?
Not Lois. Oh.
Sorry, General.
Oh, shit.
So sorry, sir.
He's gonna take it. He's gonna fucking inject himself with that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You guys are gonna do nothing to it. Come on.
You got this, Dad.
I don't know. I don't think you do. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Guys, bullets ain't gonna do nothing.
I am literally about to exchange my vows. I think it's time to put this idea to rest. Please, Dad, trust me. Trust in us.
I know how much he loves you.
Finally opening her eyes now.
So,
Seeing.
I promised her I'd be brave.
He's not gonna do it.
Stand down.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Do it!
Holy shit. What the fuck, man? This fucking show.
I need your help.
What's happening?
John Henry Irons.
And Jordan. Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm sorry, sweetie, but your grandfather.
We're gonna use General Lane's heart to bring back Superman.
But his heart will not suffice.
Oh, shit.
Lane injected himself with a serum containing Superman's blood.
The new heart is being prepared for transfer.
Good.
How
Okay.
long will it take?
You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
That's so sweet.
I was closed off. Those boys and that. I can't put into words how much I love them. You have always been my North Star. You made me a better man.
That was, wow. I'm glad they got that moment, you know.
And all the memories that you shared.
I thought it was, you know, their Clark's funeral, but no, it's the General's. Once again, this show proves it doesn't need to end, but unfortunately it is. This episode was, what's the right word? Intense. Intense as shit. Throwing curveball after curveball and having an ending that I think was satisfactory in regards to the General, but also finding a way for it to tie into the main arc, which is their version of Death of Superman, because the main thing is that his heart was taken. Lex Luthor crushed his heart, stepped on it, stomped on it, right? Lane injecting himself with that serum, getting that kryptonite or whatever, that blood, that Kryptonian blood from the serum, whatever, like, into his bloodstream, pumping through his heart, and then transferring it, smart as hell. But also, it kind of ties into what they were also doing in the flashbacks of this episode, where Lane was against the idea of, like, Clark, you know, marrying Lois, and the whole reveal too, where he took off his glasses and he realized, Superman? Like, just the way they use that really just, like, over-the-top trope at this point. It's like, really, glasses is the only way you can't tell? This is, like, where'd Superman go? Superman! And so, for us to have those moments where he finally came to the realization during the flashbacks what it really meant for Clark and Lois to get married, and his whole thing was like, you know, like, you don't get to sign up for this because you're Superman. Things are going to come for you, and he was right. He called it out. You're not going to be prepared for what's to come, and Superman wasn't prepared for a Doomsday, or this version of Doomsday. He wasn't prepared for it. So I think it was really nice how they handled Lane's arc, and they gave him a lot of screen time in this episode. Like, he had a lot to do in this episode, and I think his character was handled well. I'm so glad it all worked out, because his wife, the actor who plays Lane, his wife on social media after the whole, the cast was like all the series regulars besides the Kent family and Lex Luthor were basically let go as full-time series regulars. His wife was openly saying he was never going to return to the show because there were discussions of potential these characters returning for small arcs and, you know, a few episodes. His wife was like, he's done, he's moving on. But thankfully it all worked out, because I think it ultimately made the show better that he was able to return and do this. So it was very well done in that sense, and Superman's now awake at the end of the episode. I don't know what that means, if he's going to immediately show back up in Smallville. Who knows? Anyways, Jonathan. Now, this is something we thought they were going to be doing early on in the show, and they did a twist, a curveball, which this show has beautifully done over the years, is throw us curveballs and twists that we were not expecting. We thought Jonathan was going to get powers. Nope, Jordan. And now in this episode, he finally gets powers, and of course he can do everything. He's a natural, essentially. Unfortunately, his grandfather wanted him, before everything kind of happened, he was planning on having Jonathan be there and to have a team and basically train him and help him out and get him ready, because he even said, even though Lois was like, stop saying this is fate, or, you know, this is, you know, something that is like tied into, like, you know, destiny. He said the same thing. He's like, well, clearly Jonathan is that. He was saying all the same shit. It's like, well, no. But Jordan was resentful, right? And I think it was interesting how they handled Jonathan, because at first he was like loving it. But then he really got honest and serious, saying, look, if I can save one family from losing someone they care about, that's what matters. This is what I need to be doing. So he has the right mindset, right? Once he gets serious about it. Jordan, on the other hand, is obviously annoyed and frustrated. There's a lot of bickering back and forth between the two of them, between him and his brother. And Lex Luthor decides to walk in, just out of nowhere, just walks in and just goes, hey, you remember back in episode 2? He didn't say that exactly, but he's like basically telling the audience, hey, remember back in episode 2 when Lois hit a button of which son that she wanted to be, you know, saved or protected or chosen? Yeah, I'm going to play that audio clip. I'm going to play it for you. Because what we heard was, what we saw was that there was a button hit. But that was it. We heard the full thing. Well, apparently. I think there's some maybe some manipulation, but then Lois actually admitted to it. She didn't know at the time that Jordan was getting his ass handed to him by, Lex and shit in that, like there were, I forget exactly where they were, but she didn't know. She's like, you had powers. I didn't know you were being attacked, and it all depends on the circumstances, it all in the context. But Jordan started to get really angry, and he started to get like, he's basically playing into what Lex wanted, because Lex is very manipulative, right? And Lois is like, look, this is what he does. You're falling for it. And she's like, Lex Luthor's a liar. And he's like, well, Mom, you're a liar too. You put him away for 17 years, something he didn't do. That pissed her off so bad. Oh, it was good. But that's a fair point to respond to, even though, look, there's a lot of things Lex needs to go to jail for, but I get where he was coming from in that one little tiny instance. But I mean, Lex deserves still to go to jail, but still. So I wonder what now, like, Superman, of course, he's back. Clark is now back. He's awake. I don't know if he's, like, going to be out of the Fortress of Solitude, but he's now awake. What does this mean for Lex's plans? Because, see, Lex's, like, assumption, Superman's dead. He ain't coming back. No, just me doing what I want to do. I'm feeding my Doomsday, and now everything's right with the world. So I don't know what Lex is expecting, because Lex's endgame is to find his daughter. I think that's kind of what his next goal is. His first goal was to kill Superman. He accomplished that. And I think he's trying to slowly tear down everything else around Lois, and then he'll succeed in that. But I think his next big goal, it seems, is to still manipulate everything else, but also trying to find his daughter, which he has yet to find. And even Lane went out not saying a word, trying to protect her. So he did good on his part on that sense. Now, I think it was cool to see John Henry Irons and Natalie back in the episode, because there was a lot of like discussion, I guess, online, except I wasn't paying attention until after I saw the episodes last week, and I saw on Twitter afterwards people were like complaining, like, where are they at? It's like, well, we had a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, we were kind of establishing the show again and bringing us back up to speed and everything in regards to the ending of season 3, not end of episode 3, ending of season 3, leading into the season. So now we understand, and they were here to kind of basically take the mantle. Now they kind of fell apart. Now, there was something I noticed. What was it, Jonal Jones or something? Something Jones. I thought for a second, like, wait a minute. No. I was like, Martian Man? No, it's not, no. But I was like, for a second, like, but it's not, no. Interesting, though. Like, could it be? No. So, I don't know what the plan is for Jonathan, because I'm assuming, Jonathan even mentioned he didn't want a super suit. Like, you're going to get one, I'm assuming. I don't know. I would like to think at the end of the show, we have Superman standing alongside his two sons with their own suits. That'd be really cool, right? Just a prediction. We also know they teased Brainiac in was it episode 1 or was it episode 2 last week? But they said that name. They name dropped him. They name dropped Brainiac. So I'm assuming that's showing up at some point as well. Like, so there's still plenty of things we have to figure out, because now we have 7 episodes left. And that's it. There's no season 5. There is no continuation of some sort. I would be interesting to see if they would do, I don't know, depending on where the show concludes, I guess, would depend on, could they do comics to continue the story in a way or something? That'd be kind of interesting, right? But I don't know, it depends on, I guess, where we end up. But Superman's awake, and we're hoping it'll be rather soon when he comes out of the fortress, but I don't know, it may take some time, right? So he's still around, because they found a way to incorporate, but that came talk, Tyler Hoechlin into the show in this episode, besides him waking up at the end in the flashback. So they found a way, and they brought Ma Kent. They brought her in. It was so cool to see, like, oh my god. Little moments like that. It really makes the show good. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious what you guys thought about this episode of Superman and Lois. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.